first. Now it's going around real smooth. Okay, now I'm going to plug this back in. Right now, my son just got an email that says, hey, Mick's doing a live stream. And you can see that when it pops on here. The green line just says we're streaming. We're streaming live, right? I just pushed 3 buttons. And it's this cord that's doing it. It's making it break up a little bit. But right now, you're on my YouTube channel live. If I go to that channel right now, which I'll do, just to see if it really worked out. And I think it's my Real Tennis Network one. Let's see here. Okay. Let's see if I can beat it to the punch here. And all you would do is just send them to this channel. Creator Studio. Live streaming. Events. Now. Well, there's the floor. There's my phone. It's pointing at the floor right there. But if you go back here, you'll see that there you are. And that's what they were watching right there. I mean, that's what we just did off my phone. 3 pushes. Start, record, done. Now, what I would do is put that on a tripod and just sit in a corner and go teach my lesson. And if parents know on Mondays, we get to watch our kids live. Our kids are going to, and I'll never forget, I did this just before I came here at the national campus. And the cool thing about it was that these parents were like, wow, I can watch my kids and watch football at the same time. Hey, honey, get me a beer, ha, ha, ha. You know, but it was super cool. I mean, they could do that. And parents love that stuff. And again, I mean, that took 3 pushes of a button to just, for the parents to go, wow, Mick does that for my kid in the lessons. I can watch my kid play. That's great. I'm going to do that. That's amazing. You know, so that's what I'm getting at is, again, parents don't care how much you know until they know how much you care. All right, well, I don't know why I started all over, but I'm going to just flip through real quick. Sorry about that. And, all right, USTAU real quick. I want to take you through this. This is a site that we're putting together. And I guess Steve was right. When I practiced, it was 38 minutes, you guys. So this is a site that, again, we're making for providers, hopefully, something similar to this. All right, it was my vision to where it's a site where the page you'll probably spend most of your time on, and you saw the menus before, is this page where we have the blog, the tutorials, the courses, and then you go to the blog. The blog's your typical blog. You go to that page, and you get all your articles there, how to string, difference behind all the grips, start using your technology. You know who that is right there? Right there. Played well against Federer right there. All right. Know who that is right there? That's me in high school with Roy Emerson. All right. You got your tutorials. Now, tutorials are simple step-by-step guides. Like, let's say you have a tournament coming up and one of your pros has to run it because you're going to be gone. You just want to make sure, well, they got this 18-step tourney checklist. The little things make a huge difference. Check out this checklist to ensure great experience for everyone from the players to the staff. So step by 1, clear the balls behind the curtain. Step number 2, measure the nets. I mean, your staff's going to forget that. You're going to remember that. They're going to forget that. You're going to get in that list. All right, this training course here, this is what I showed you earlier. This is the one where it might look like this. All those tutorials might look similar to that. A toolbox would just be a collection of, this is something that I put together a while back, but just of PDFs where you can give these out to members, staff. This is for players here, obviously. It's got ball machine drills on it. If you click the link on the drill, like if you click the link, it actually explains the drill, shows you how to set it up, always gave you a tip on the ball machine, like don't stand in front of it or make sure you got fresh batteries or whatever. People forget that. And you click on it, and then it just shows you the drill right there. And this was, I'll fast forward a little bit. There we go. And again, it just showed him doing one of the drills, working on it, looked like placement right there. And that's an example of what that might be. Video instruction basically speaks for itself. Video instruction on the court, though, doing evaluations, things like that. What I like to do is have a pro send in a lesson, and I evaluate that lesson for them, and I send it back to them and let everybody see. Say, hey, here's what you did well, here's what you didn't do well, here's what you can work on. The podcast, so you can go in there and say, hey, I'm going to listen to this podcast, an interview with Roy Emerson. I'm going to play that one right here. I don't think it'll come through the speakers, though. Yeah, it doesn't come through the speakers. And then same thing for, where are we? Here we go. Those 5 right there are all like pre-done stuff. That's all pre-stuff, but it's great content. All right, and it's content that we're not just going to throw stuff out there. I'm going to throw stuff out there that someone says they want to see. The next 3 are live things. USTAU radio is where we start a live show, and you can hear on that right here.
With the match every time.
And now RTN presents Keeping It Real with Coach Mick.
Well, thank you, Cindy.
So that was a podcast I did years ago, but that's going to play automatically while our live streams aren't happening. But when we go on live, that's where pros, students, apprentices, PTMers can ask questions. All right, our live stream pretty much speaks for itself. You'll see that there. And then office hours. This is where we just want to, we'll probably, and I didn't finish this page, but you'll see all the archived office hours there. This is where we have experts in and say, hey, we've got Michael Hughes in and we're going to talk about tournaments today. So if you have any questions about tournaments, call in and we're going to talk about tournaments. And so the whole goal is for us is to have you come to this space right here because we're collaborating with everybody out there. We're not competing with anybody. We're partnering and collaborating. We want to make sure that you get the best content because when you go out there, there's a lot of noise out there right now. Would you agree? Just in terms of where do I go, what this guy's saying that, this guy's saying that. It's all over the place. And what we want to do is to try to filter that a little bit and say, hey, here's the stuff that you asked for. Here's a guy who's done it. Here's a guy who's successful at it. And we're going to show you step by step how he did it so you can do it too. So let me see if I got any questions up here. I'm interested just to see. Now you can, let me see. So see if we got anybody that raised their hand. All right, so is anybody, Schultze, are you on this list in here? Jorge, you're on it. Go ahead and raise your hand, Jorge. All right, so Jorge's hand is raised. I see it right there. Oh, we got a bunch of hands raised now. All right, so Chuck raised his hand. I'm gonna answer. I can't see where my mouse is on this. This is why it's called experiential, because learning by doing, right? See, I can mess up right here. That's cool, even though it's a world conference, right? Is that okay, Schultze? All right, so what I do, if I can see my mouse, and I think what I'm going to do right here is just minimize this window, make it a little smaller. There we go. Okay. And let's get my participants here. Okay, now. Okay, so Chuck, you are on. Can you hear me, Chuck? No, because it's plugged into that. All right, sorry, Chuck. You can't hear me right now. But let me see this. Promote the panelist. Watch this. All right, now we're going to get Chuck on here one way or the other. Okay. All right, I got a couple questions from Scott Schultz there. That's good. Okay, I'm going to unmute Chuck here. And, okay, and I am going to... Chuck, can you hear me? All right, and I'm going to put... Oh, here's Chuck right here. Okay, it's just his voice. So I'm going to put Chuck... I'm going to turn your video on. Chuck, turn your video on. Okay, the point here is that just because we're plugged in the projector here, what Chuck's going to be able to do is ask a question live. He's going to be able to ask it audibly, with or without video. How many people watched your live event? All right, that was a question by Jorge there. Is that in the, and that's in the chat. So from Jorge to all, I think we have 88 people signed up and 27 watched a live event. So that's about the right percentages, right? Jorge, what'd you say? All right, now if I go into here as well, I can answer questions as well. So Craig Jones asks, what is this net generation thing? I said, Craig, don't ask me any questions about net generation. So what did he do? And then I can click on that, and now he knows I'm answering that live. So when you're on there, he knows I'm answering that live. And then if Chuck turned on his video, we'd get Chuck's video on there live as well. And one great thing about this is when you turn in a video, now what I can do is I can start drawing on it. I can circle things. I can talk to you live, how you're doing things. This is how we want to engage with you to make your learning experience amazing. And I'm experimenting every day with new ways of doing things, and this is just one way I'd like to do it. So I know it's kind of a techie thing, you guys, that I talked about a little bit, but what I'm hoping is that you saw the 3 different things. The number one thing you want to learn, I'm going to ask for questions in a minute, but number one thing is creating that relationship. That's what I heard over and over and over and over again by all these pros, is creating that relationship, whether it's with a student, whether it's with a parent, whether it's with your coworkers, whether it's with the garbage man. We give him a Christmas card and something every year. He loves us, man. He takes good care of me. I'll put a couple extra bags out. He just takes them. I don't get charged anything. There's that relationship. All right? And then we do that by communicating via email sequences. That's the way we like to do it. It's not that hard to do. I'll create a tutorial to show you how to do it. Do it by communicating back and forth after every lesson with your parents and kids. Kids love that stuff anyway. They're on their phone, they might as well be reading about what they just learned in their test lesson, right? And then the third way was just being able to show what happens live during your events and during your lessons. So, do we have any questions? What's that? I'm going to create a step-by-step tutorial. I haven't created it yet, but I'm going to be doing that. But if you signed up for today, if you went to that link, ustaudemo.com/ what was it? Wait, I'm going to find it. I didn't hear you. If you went to that, let's see, here it is. USPTA-2017, you will automatically get that when it comes out. So, and if you didn't, come up to me and give me your email address, and I'll put you on the list here manually, so you will get on that. But again, we just want to, I can tell you all about that. It's great. And the email sequence seems so tough. It's so easy. And I'll show you with SurveyMonkey that I haven't even used ever. So I'll do it with that. It's free, so you can do it for free. Learn how to do it. You do it once, done deal. Parents love you. You're the master. Any other questions? You guys all got that? You got all that 5% in you? You can remember that 5% I just talked about? All right. Well, if you have any questions, you can always email me at USTAU. So thanks so much, everybody. Appreciate you coming. So let me see if maybe that,
Could you just add me manually, maybe?
What's that?
Could you add me manually?
Oh, easily, yeah. If you have your email address, just give me your email address right now if you can write it down. Yeah, just send it to me.
That'd be great.
And I'll
Thank
put them
you.
all right here. If you have your card, I'll just send it to you, and I'll just make sure all these cards right there. Yep, yep.
Like when you do that.
Yeah, I was going to send a thank you for yesterday. I'll just remind you on this that I got stuck.
Yeah, I got to send that out today too to everybody. So I think I got that. I thought about that this morning.
Thanks,
It's
man. That was great.
fantastic.
Yeah, but I'm going. I got there like 10 times. Like this can't be right because the guy next to me clicked right in. I'm getting too many traffic.
I did that at Ferris. I did this live streaming at Ferris last year where I actually had my phone on a little thing, and Katrina was there, and I did this whole live stream thing, and it didn't. Well, you're registered. Yep, you're registered. So now you're on that list.
Did you just say you did that and then you signed up?
So if you now wait, let me go in and look. Let me see. Because here it just might be you're already signed up, and you're just trying to do it again or something. So let me go back and look at it. Does that make any sense, you guys? When I talked about me,
Yeah,
did I
yeah.
explain things clearly enough, and did it make some sense?
I never got any of the emails. So
Did you?
put in my email address, never got anything. I don't know what.
Did you get a congratulations? You're registered.
Yeah, I did get that.
You did get that.
Yeah. Which
All
is
right, so
weird.
you should be on there.
I never got any emails.
Let's look away. Whatever. What's your name?
Chat. Ruthie.
Let's go back.
Can I just leave my email
Just leave it right there.
Yeah.
You're on. All right. So now if I
Ruthie, is that the right? Yeah, that's the right address.
now last follow-up received, sent follow-up. You are registered. Your drills link are coming to the workshop. So it sent those two to you. All right. The last follow-up you received is you are registered. So pain point number 1. So it does say it sent those two to you. So if you didn't get them, just give me your email address. I'll just send them to you again. Let's see.
Okay.
Here, let's see if we got yours.
That's weird. I keep getting shut
oopsies.
down.
Subscribers.
It's a different email, but it works.
Yeah, or you can just try signing up with that email too and see if that one works. I mean, occasionally it might boot an email out, maybe with your server.
So I can re-sign up.
Yep, if it's a different email address, you can. Butch is on there.
Yeah, that's the guy sitting next to me, Gene Paul. He got
All right. So let's
weird.
see. You on there, Mike? Yeah, you're right there.
Sorry, what was the website? It's
Mike, you just got in. Yeah.
USTAUdemo.com / what was it?
Shoot.
Guys, I just did that at 7 o'clock this morning.
Yeah, so I'm out.
USPTA.
USPTA-2017. All right, I'm going to stop this broadcast now.
Okay, now did that.
Chuck, I had him on too, and he couldn't talk.
So I keep getting that. I just tried it again. I keep getting this, so I'll just.
So
It's freaking his fault. He set mine up too. That's
All
why.
right, let me see. I'm going to go. I just had to end the meeting. Now it's recording that meeting. Let me go into that again. So let's see, Harry.
Yeah, no.
So maybe it's trouble with your email server. If it has trouble with your server, it'll try to send it back again. Like if something's going on with your email server, it'll try to send it back again.
Yeah, I don't see it.
Yeah, that's
I'll send
probably
you.
what happened. Just bounced. So it just bounced for some reason. It just bounced back. But it'll
Is
try.
Harry in there, though?
It'll attempt.
No.
No, he's not. But it'll attempt to send it again. And it's just
Okay.
how I send it out. I just got to.
Either way, I'll send you a note. And you'll have it.
Yeah,
Okay, good
yeah.
stuff, man. Thanks. Mike, see you
see,
later.
yeah, some of it.
Yeah, I do actually.
Now, what's the next step once you get?
Once you get in there, you're gonna get 5 emails. That was just a thank you saying thank you. You're gonna get some emails coming your way. Check your inbox. You're gonna share play that video. Play that video.
And I can put out those drills.
Yeah. Drills. You get this first one. Here's a link to the drills. And I just put that one first. All right. So you sign up. You put your name in there. I got your email. What's your name? Well, that's fine. That's fine. It's not going to go anywhere from there. So now check your email box.
Oh, okay.
See if you got an email from USTAU.
I was gonna
USTAU right there.
Oh, okay.
No, no, that's not USTAU.
Not me.
So
Are you up
it'll,
next?
it'll try to send it. So you're.
Can we move over here so we can get set up? Sorry.
Sorry about that.
No, it's okay. Thank you very much. Sorry to interrupt, guys.
No, you're right. I just wanted to say
You're
thank
welcome
you.
to hang, but
Yeah, I just didn't get on the email list, so I was getting that error message. So
So I don't know. It's just bouncing back for some reason.
yeah, I got it.
Yeah.
This one? It's like, it's really in there.
Oh no. Good job, buddy. Hey, thanks a lot. Appreciate it. I go all right. You think?
Sorry, I did.
I can do it again though. Why can't I just do it once? Oh, thanks a lot. Appreciate it. Yeah, Butch. Yeah, I'll be up there.
Very soon.
Yeah, I'm coming your way.
So Ken wants.
I like that.
Ken wants to
Sorry,
lock
I
in
keep
again.
calling. It's what just dropped doing my head in. So I'm going back to here. So I go USPTA. So USPTA.
Now that's just that demo site page.
Yeah.
So that page won't be on that website. It's just a hidden page that I made.
What was the start of it?
It was ustaudemo.com /
Slash
or slash
USPTA.
USPTA.
dash 2017.
Dot demo.
It was ustaudemo.com.
Dot demo.com. Okay.
Right now, go to that address right there. Click there. Click here. Let's get it now. Put a slash. Now put USPTA
I think 2017.
dash 2017.
Dash 2017. Okay.
That's the address. Which I mean, right, you take it right there. That page is not on that. So yeah, then if you look, it'll be here. You click on that logo, then you get that.
There you go.
Click on that.
Do this second there.
Just do another email address. Just do a different one. And sometimes if they'll bounce back. Like you look at it, they only got 6 bounce backs, which is normal. I mean, you're going to get some email that's going to bounce back. It'll keep trying to send it to you.
Okay.
But if it doesn't, you just got to hold me and say, Mick, just give me that freaking video. You know? You
Already
said
got the email too.
There you go, USTAU. But see, I wrote that out 3 weeks ago. You know, and now you're going to get 4 more today about the workshop and all that, even though the workshop's over. But I never have to touch it again.
Are you doing your pots? Have you taken all that stuff? I remember you and I did that thing. Probably not. Right? 'Cause you never
I'm doing
did
that for the USTA. That's what I do for the USTA. And you know, I did it in my basement, right? It was unfinished. So now in the USTA upstairs, I got that unfinished space I haven't done anything with yet.
Yeah.
That's where I go work because it feels like I'm in my basement. I can't stand the fact that it's all like nice and desks.
Yeah.
I like concrete floors and like wires hanging. That's where I'm like the most comfortable. So I'm like, Kurt, you guys, you gonna finish this? January, Mick, you're not gonna have that space anymore. I'm like, come on, Kurt.
Do I need your card or anything, or
What's that?
I don't need your card or anything to send you anything?
Yeah, I'll give it to you. Let's go out here. Let's go out here just so I
Want
can.
me to take that for you?
That's not mine. Yeah, I think that's theirs. Have fun, you guys.
All right, man. Thanks for the presentation.
Hey, thanks a lot. Appreciate it.
You remember when I came up to Grand Traverse and worked with you guys?
Yeah, now I do. Once I saw your name, I'm like, oh yeah, I sure do.
So I missed the beginning. Are you still there?
No, I'm at the national campus now.
Jeez, mate, thanks.
Yeah, so here you go. Give me my card. Yeah, thanks a lot, Ken. So here, I'm gonna give it. So I went from there. I was doing all that live streaming and all that tennis stuff, and then USDA said we want you to do it for us down at the national campus. So
Awesome.
I said, hey, no problem.
Thank you.
There, you know, that's just.
Yeah, I love the facility over there. It's top notch. I mean, you feel like you're at the heart of tennis. Everything's there.
Oh, yeah.
USPTA, USTA. It's
And I still, like I said, I still like being in the unfinished space with concrete floors and wires. That's where I'm comfortable. You know, that's just that's my workspace at home. Is just an unfinished basement in Traverse City. But it was about a year and a half ago in July. They actually contacted me and said, "Hey, you want to come down here?" And I interviewed. Made sure. I said, "I'm not working here unless Steve Keller's there," and now Steve's here.
Now we're trying to get rid of it, so you know, it's open out there in the industry. It's great. Great job, by the way.
Did that go okay?
Well,
I have never done a presentation on one of these things ever.
no, we were happy.
So I was a little nervous about it, but once I got up there,
Schultz and I were laughing in the back. It's like, oh my God, he's in his element right now. It's
all good. So, you got a cut short. boss now, who was the PTM director when I was at Ferris.
Right, yeah, I saw you just won the Ferris State Hall of Fame.
Yeah, so I went up for that. I hung up for that. And then were you there? Did you see the live stream I did with Raleigh the other day?
I didn't know.
So we did it during PTM that day.
Oh, really?
Yeah, last week. So I was up there, I was on live stream like that. Riley was sitting with me. We were talking to everybody. PTM, we had some questions. Jack Seymour got on. Hey, Mick, it's Jack. Ask a question.
That's great.
So,
Yeah, Riley really likes his job. Man. He's trying to get into the high performance segment. And I think he'll
he's
get
living
there.
in my apartment above my garage right now.
Yeah, that's funny.
You know, but it's for him. It's great. It's brand new. I mean, no one's ever lived in it. It's brand new.
Isn't it awesome?
So it worked out great for him.
Good. Did you interview?
Where are you off to next? You gonna watch Hall of Fame?
I've been emailing. Hi, Tracy.
Tracy Lawson. She's
Hey, how you doing? Yeah.
Nice to meet you.
Yeah, nice to meet you.
She's one of our rock star ambassadors. She's totally.
I'm all in.
She is
Oh, you're all
totally all
good.
We love her like there's no tomorrow.
Craig Jones, his question was, what's that net generation thing? Because I go, don't ask me any questions about net generation.
You know what? He said that
The
tongue in cheek
ambassadors
walking
know
down the
more than I do because they've been trained for so long. I go, I was an hour and a half gig, and I'm just doing my own thing again. You know? So I'm like, don't have anything about net generation. I understand it, but and I do all the videos for it to like sign up. Like if you're online, here's my setup for net generation.
He totally did that. He walked down the room and he blinked his Schultz and I said, "Look, watch what I see today."
Yeah, I don't care. I'll admit that I'm an idiot. Like when I showed him I had 65,000 emails in my email account. Because I just preview them. I don't click on them. I just preview them. And then I'll answer whatever. Most of them are just subscriptions. I mean, I think if you go to this thing, it sees all those things you subscribe for. I forget what it's called. It's like Clear My Mail or something like that. But Mail Shredder. It takes all your subscriptions. You know, when you go online, say, subscribe to this, and you want that info, so you click on it. Like 1,300.
Yeah.
You know, I'm like, I had no idea to click on 1,300.
I figured 65,000. You'll have them all answered by 20.
It's time to delete, right? Delete all.
Exactly. Are you just sending them to him?
Yeah.
Well, you got it. You got the USTA.
But for some reason,
He just filled out this lead page and it said his email was already in use. So, what's your email, Mike?
DMS Lang, LANGE at Comcast.net.
Those guys are mad at me.
That was awesome. It was fun. You're awesome.
Okay, so watch.
Oh, I had to give this to the speakers.
Basically,
Oh.
That's the wireless microphone that he was trying to steal.
Right there. Now, you guys don't need this, so I'm doing this again. I'm doing the same presentation again. Can I just keep it in my pocket? I'm doing it again in like 3 hours.
Oh, okay.
And I'll leave it here.
Just leave it, that's fine.
You want a wireless?
Do not.
Get 'em.
Yeah, I think that.
I think so. I practiced once, which was last night, 38 minutes. Crap. But I went back to the hour. Just like people are asking questions or you're floating around. So we get this out of your way too.
That's mine.
Well, that's yours? I had one right there.
So do you have to turn it off?
Be that way.
There's no mute button.
Yeah, just gotta go like that. You gotta turn off the music.
Yep.
You're on there, right? There's gotta be a mute button.
It's
Right
gotta
there?
be somewhere.
I can't read it.
Game, what does this say? No. That's the game. It says mode and set.
What's your thing at?
We're trying to figure that out right now.
Well, that's why
We're just
you've been
making up
working
as
so
we
long
go.
every night.
That's right.
And I practiced mine last night for the first time at like 9:15. That's me. I can't practice it. I just gotta do it. Hopefully it comes out like the one at 2 o'clock will be completely different.
Feels like college group presentation.
I was scared to death of comics.
Oh, what just happened?
That was my presentation. That just looked like the one. Oh, no, that was the cord. HDMI.
Oh, that was weird. It's all good. No, it was my computer.
Yeah, it goes fast.
I'm worried about it. Kind of, but whatever.
All right, I'll be back. mine is the one where I'm like, go listen to the 50 grades drills of this thing on tech. Screw the tech thing, that's stupid. I'm going to the drills. I figured I have 10 people in here.
Somebody told me that, like, there was a guy who rented the academy. He's like, yeah, two of my coaches just left to go do this, like, online academy, essential fitness or something.
Yeah, you have some coaches with them.
Is that, like, what is that?
Like to go, they were doing like a weekend.
No, like, they went to go work for that. Yeah. Like, and he's like, yeah, like,
Yeah, that's like, you get him with a PTM student. Corner didn't say a word, and he's making 7 figures a year right now in essential tennis, just with online video instruction out of his basement. Now he's in a little warehouse, does videos, and hey, here's how you get a forehand.
well, he was saying that, like,
Hello.
his coaches left.
Hi, welcome everyone. My name is Lauren Rothstein. I am the administrative assistant of the junior tournaments department here in lovely Orlando.
Yeah, it was. It was really good.
In the email thing, I kind of dissed George. I'm like, he did it once. I'm going to show you. He can do it again and again. I'm like, it didn't sound right. That's what you get for not. The other thing I screwed up on, I'm like, what's the one I'm missing? Sculpture's like, Hope College. I'm like, oh crap. Hope
You know who
College.
else? Craig, what's the ball off today? We got this one and this one. And you look over, there's come online, but then
He's right up and no, I should know. You know. And that was just because I just asked, I didn't want to have to name them. I told myself yesterday, I go, don't try to name them because you're going to forget one. What do I forget? Freaking one of your best friends, Jorge Capistani. Hey Jorge, do you have a room here?
Is this the panel? The panel's in that room. Yeah.
Jorge, do you have a room here? Is there any way I could just like take this jacket and shirt off and put another shirt on? Just kind of hang. Sid's cool. I think his kids date one of the decks.
Right?
He's a stringer, so they're always like, well, he's like, yeah, nice.
How old is this kid? Why?
what make you want to go into my room?
I want to go to your room, and I want to take this off. I brought just a collar shirt to wear. That way I can just...
You want me to go with you?
Yeah, good. Thanks, Todd.
You're welcome to come or you can hang out.
How do you like your stress the last minute?
Yeah, he came 16 for 16. I got to give you 2 on that. 17 for 17.
That's how we roll.
Oh, that's right. They were. That's what he said.
Yeah. I just talked to a guy on my
Except it didn't get sound like on my computer or my iPhone. There's no speakers that's connected to there to get sound, so that didn't come through. He said
I missed it, man.
oh yeah, it's good
Like
tech.
everybody came out and said, "Man, that sucks." No,
Is it over already? Damn it! No, I don't think so.
Thanks for doing it, man.
Yeah, I had to do it, man.
I like to see hair around my camera.
Yeah, he loves it, man. He loves it. Mike, I'm gonna go just change my shirt and stuff. When you guys are done, we'll meet up.
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna take this crap off. Nice question. What's that net gen thing?
We call him Nick. Christopher.
You one of the USOC?
No.
That was last week.
Yeah, no, yeah. He's in Atlanta now. He's married to Nick Love, and she drug him out of Slovenia. He's a coach head, and there's a wealth of information. But I was telling him that I screwed up and had a meeting with him. I just ignored it about a net workshop. So I said, guys, if you don't mind, I'm going to open up the laptop and stream Mick. And I actually typed the question in just to fuck with you on purpose.
I read it out loud.
And did you?
To everybody. I go, Craig, that's the one thing I told Craig Jones not to ask me. I said, don't ask me anything about
But I
that.
hated it. I didn't get to listen to hardly any because we met the entire time. Did it go well?
Yeah,
You feel good about it?
he records, everybody signed up. I got like everybody signed up and they want to get the tutorials on how to do all that stuff. That was really cool.
When you were on the phone, I was like, let's get the PGA course thing. Obviously it worked.
I didn't. I had to use this one.
You use a different one?
HDMI one that they had.
Oh.
That's a VGA one. It's good to have.
You plugged in your phone with the lightning. But you had your phone out doing live stream when I was watching?
Right there. They gave me this. Okay, I'm coming right now.
They
Jorge.
had that.
Yes.
Okay. Oh, so you
just
did
so I go on
HDMI.
my-
'Cause the other one does the VGA. The VGA didn't work. It worked for me. It was awesome.
I didn't have it. So he goes, I got HDMI one. I'm like, okay, as long as you got HDMI, that's great.
Oh, okay. I got you. He didn't have the because the other one that we were in had HDMI and VGA. Anyway, I'm not good with the tech stuff. He's great with it. But he did Jorge Capistani to campus. They did live stream, and we're just trying to explore all these different technologies. But it was what I saw was really cool. So did people call in?
Well, one of the guys did, but with that HDMI, the way it's hooked up, it's not hooked into any vocals on there, and there's no speakers.
So you couldn't hear.
I couldn't hear.
But we can if we get that.
I don't know if you'll hear it.
We're trying to get to where you can be live there, and anyone can basically be on their laptop, raise their hand, type in questions, and actually speak if he wants
And
to.
video.
Let them.
I can let you on video. Hey, Mick, I got a question for you right here. I can make you a panelist. I'll bring you on. Why don't we just bring you on board? Okay, now you're going to hang out with me. We're going to answer all these questions. You know, and people are just asking them.
Web conference and there's something like
It's kind of like a web
could be
conference.
on court.
But this has like,
Video,
you can
show it.
annotate and circle stuff. Like if someone sends you a video, you can put the video on. You can say, okay, let's take a look at this forehand. You can circle it and make it bigger, just like you do on Coach's Eye on Zoom. They have that. So you can do it.
Zoom is the technology. Anyway.
But in real time.
In real time.
In real time?
In real time. And then it records it for you. Or you can do breakout rooms where I have 50 people on there. So okay, I'm going to break you up into 10 groups of 5. And I go, Zoom can do it or I can do it. Let's have Zoom do it. So they break them up into 5. Then the 3 of us and 2 others are on our own computers talking to each other all over the world. We're in our little group. You don't see me anymore or anybody. You're like, okay, what's our answer? We've got to make an answer. He said 5 minutes. Okay, what's the answer? All right, here's the answer. Okay, great. And I go, okay, let's come back now. What's your answer? Well, our group said this.
Adobe Connect, I think, does the breakout, or
Yep.
one of them does.
But this just does it easy.
This is better. This software. I got to get in here.
I can't let Adobe
I'll catch
stuff.
up again later. But
Yeah.
I'm
I
glad
have to
it
do
went
the same
well.
thing in a couple hours.
How's it going, Mick?
Great.
Everything good?
Everything went well, yeah.
Good.
Good stuff. So I did my little, I've never done a Freezer at a conference ever before. Today was my first. So I was at last night
How
in the
many
boardroom.
people did you have?
Quite a few.
Good.
Quite a few. It went really well. It was all on techie stuff. So I was that guy like, all the tech crap, forget that. I'm going to go watch 50 best drills ever made or whatever.
Yeah.
But in there, I had 60 people sign up online. And I showed them how to go to their email. They got an automated sequence. How you can send an email to your parents once a week and they're going to get it. It's going to you're going to have a connection with your students when you're not with them.
Wow.
You know, stuff like that. So they all tried it. They got it.
That's great.
So now they all want my tutorial on how to do it. So that's what I'm going to do when I get back on Monday. Is make that.
Have a good one.
All right, thanks, Kurt. 3 weeks. 3 weeks. That's it. 3 weeks. I was on crutches for 2 days. So this was, yeah, appreciate it. Still live stream. As long as it turns, as long as I get the, there it is, I'm streaming right now, streaming live right now.
That's awesome. So
But,
then,
but the Wi-Fi here sucks, so
so it's
gonna-
Wirecast Go.
Wirecast go. There's a couple different ones out there, but Wirecast Go seems to be the easiest one. It's just, and I use Wirecast, that's why for me I like it. But right there, that's on my channel right now that I just filmed the table here. And Harrison just got an email saying, Mick's doing a live stream right now. Check it out. Done.
Yeah, see, I really like that because now that player development and USDA has moved from
Right there, now watch this. Here we are. I'm live streaming right now. There's the green line. Right now, someone just got email saying Mick's doing a live stream right now. Someone just saw your face if they go to my YouTube page. So if you're a coach